When you have two of the most luxury, well-known builders in the Houston metro, in a gorgeous community that is surrounded by trees, with trails and pocket parks and amenities that can rival anywhere in Houston, you have a recipe for an amazing community. Today we are in Spring, Texas, checking out the most luxury community in Spring. We are in Woodson's Reserve, and we're going to check out two of my favorite builders in the Houston metro that happen to be doing a gorgeous product out here. We're going to start with something that's a little bit more entry level on the 45-foot section and work our way to the next aisle that has 80-foot section homes that I think you are going to absolutely love. And so this video is going to be a little bit for everybody, whether it's your first time, your starter home, all the way on up to that luxury mansion around the corner. I think we got something for you. If that sounds good, stay tuned. And so if you're not familiar with this place, this is off of 99. It's in that 99 corridor between a few different communities, and you're going to be nestled in between a couple of the older communities like the Falls. I think the other one is Bandera's Landing. There's another one that you guys love on this channel that we've toured a couple times, and that is the Highlands, which is going more towards 99 and the Porter New Caney area. But this is kind of nestled right in the middle. A lot of the commercial infrastructure is here, and the two builders that I just alluded to earlier are Pointe Homes and Toll Brothers, which y'all love both of them on this channel. So right now, as we stand in front of their 45-foot section, we're gonna go check that out. Then we're gonna work our way up today with both builders, and I think that y'all are gonna love what you see. Let's go take a look. Gorgeous already. So for those of you that are not new to the channel, this is one of those houses that I would not be able to bring my wife in because she would start questioning things. It's doing too much in the entry. I'm gonna stop yapping a little bit, but I'm just kind of taking it all in. And to say that this is one of the smaller footprints is crazy to kind of get this sort of elevation and verticality in something that is so narrow. So definitely something gorgeous to look at, but let's get back to the house. So knowing what I know about the design centers, I can point out some of the touches. This slider is going to be somewhere between 12 and 15. This fireplace is going to be a few thousand. To take the tile up that high is going to be a few thousand. You're going to have the upgraded packaging for the appliances. You got a 5-burner cooktop that's going to be upgrades. So I'm just looking at the things that are going to be upgrades in this one, but all in all, the ranges of the 45-foot sections are going to be pretty much in line with what you can expect in Houston for a 45-foot section in a premium community. Is that most of the houses over here are going to be in that like 4 to 475 sort of range, and then you can get crazy with some of your finishes, but that's what you can expect is to be in the 4s. As you move up to the 50-foot section, you should expect to be in the 500s for the most part. When you move up to the 60s, you're going to get into that 600 to 700-ish kind of thousand range. So this community actually does price very similarly to how most of the luxury communities do around Houston. So just wanted to give you that heads up. Yeah, pretty great size. Pretty great size. So I will say that this feels wider than a 45 foot. So I'm gonna go back and challenge that hostess to prove that to me that this is a 45 foot product, because this feels just about as wide as the 50 foot that me and my wife own in the Meridiana area. But I do know that layout is everything, and that's why I always tell my clients to go and check out a place, because the numbers mean nothing if it's laid out poorly, and they did a great job in here. Nice sized laundry room. A little spiral staircase, enough room for a little tree. Let's go on up and check out the second story. Little peekaboo, both sides. Pretty little room. Love what they did with paint over here. We did something similar in my daughter's room, for those of you that have been following the channel for a while. Another full bath. Now, the one reason why I'm still kind of hesitant to say this isn't a 45 foot is because those of y'all who have been watching the channel for a while know I love, and my wife loves, the Everly plan. And there are a few smaller Highland plans that have given this many spaces and given this level of verticality as well. And so I'm feeling kind of capped. I'm feeling like they're catfishing a little bit, saying that this is a 45 foot. But it may be the case that they have just done it in such a way that this is actually, in fact, a 45 foot. But I'm still gonna go challenge them when I'm done filming in this one. But this one's gorgeous. You got a movie room as well, tucked off in the back, so it is still usable. With how it's oriented right now, it is directly over the primary bedroom, so the people that will be watching the movie would likely be in here and not be asleep underneath you, so it's still fairly usable. And this is your Texas game room with the peekaboos down below. So we have 4 bedrooms, media room, game room. I did not see an office in here, an actual office, but yeah, it has pretty much most of the spaces. You just would, if you needed an office, you would need to probably sacrifice one of the spaces for an actual office. But other than that, we are off to a great start out here in Woodson's Reserve. What do y'all think? Keep this one in mind. I'm gonna ask y'all to vote as we kind of keep going down the line. I wanna know which one is your favorite. You know, from price point, style, aesthetic, all of those things. I wanna know which one is your favorite. But I tell y'all what, that's one of those ones that if I'd have brought Rissa out here, I'm telling you, man. But okay, we are stepping up in size. We got the 60 foot up next. This should be the 50 foot product. So we're gonna go and check this one out and see if it feels grander, more luxe than the 45 foot that we just walked out of. And I'll check with my girl Jessica here at the end, just to make sure that everything is what it is and we get you all the latest and greatest on pricing. But now let's go check out the 50 foot. Different vibe, but still super nice. So we got a guest suite down low. Sorry for the zebra lines, guys. Just a lot of natural light competing with artificial light. They're unpaid actors for the day. Laundry room got a little bit bigger. We do have an office. So this is usually, from a size standpoint, when people hit me up and they're like, I want such amount of square footage in an office, that usually is an indication that you have crept into the 50-foot sections because you start to get room for those little side auxiliary rooms, like an office, like an extra media room, like an oversized patio like I'm looking at back here. But that's all some stuff that we will, again, kind of verify here in a second. But yeah, this is looking a little bit more luxe in some areas because it's a little bit wider. But yeah. All right, so remember the first one. Let me shut up. We went through the first room. So here's your office. Kitchen. A little bit more space for table. Little indoor, outdoor area out here. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So I like how this looks personally because it gives that big one-story vibe with the tall ceilings on it. So I personally love that. Let's go into this primary. Nice size. Bathroom feels a little wider. Closet got a little wider. I don't know, guys. I'm starting to feel like both of those are 50 footers. That's what I'm starting to feel, is that both of those were 50 footers. But even still, both gorgeous plans right now. Of the things that we've looked at so far, we're going to be in that upper 4s to mid 5-ish kind of range for the houses that we've looked at so far. And we'll keep this thing going upstairs now. Game room got bigger. Much more entertainment space up here on this one. Bigger media space. Another nice sized room with a little step-in closet. And another nice sized room. So from my standpoint, this upstairs is looking more in line with my house that me and my wife own in Meridiana. So I'm leaning towards this being a 50 footer because this just kind of feels more like my house from a width standpoint and from a size of different area standpoint. Jury's still out on the next one. But gorgeous layout. Again, like I said, on the 50-foot products, they have stuff ranging basically throughout the whole 5s. Entry-level 5s all the way on up to close to 600,000 depending on the lots and things that you pick. On the 45s, you're going to be in that 4 to 5 depending on what you pick. And now we're going to go step into the 60 foots and show you what that looks like. And I've seen that one a little bit. That one is getting one of the chef's kiss. So we're going to go check that one out and let me know what you think. And so as we go on over to the 60 foot, this is the biggest one on this row for Pointe Homes. As we go on over this one, let's talk about some of the other important things that y'all care about as far as taxes and schools. From a school standpoint, you're tied to Conroe ISD and you're tied to some of the better rated Conroe ISD schools, depending on what source you look at, you'll see stuff from the B's and above, and then on some sites you'll see these schools tied to this community as A and A plus. So it just depends on where you're looking. Me and my wife, we personally homeschool, so we don't deep dive super tough into those school ratings. You know, everybody's child's need is different. Everybody's demographic needs are different. And so I say, look at great schools and niche.com, and that will pretty much get you to where you need to be. But now let's go and check out. Oh no, before that, let's talk about taxes. So right now, they are currently in that like 3.1, 3.12 kind of range from a tax standpoint. Earlier this year when I was here, I heard that they were supposed to get a pretty significant drop to get you into the twos before homestead. I haven't seen anybody's literature reflect that yet, so I'll verify that before I leave today, whether or not the actual property taxes have dropped. But otherwise, it's pretty much in line with what a lot of the communities are doing right now. It's like I said, it's in that 3.1 to 3.2-ish kind of vibe right now for houses that are going to be about on par as far as a pricing standpoint. So you're going to be over $1,000 a month for property taxes. That's just, unfortunately, that's just Houston. So let's go in here and check out this beautiful home behind me and let me know what you think. Full in-law suite off the front. Another half bath. Laundry off the front door. My goodness. My goodness. Catwalks for days, peekaboos for days, tiles for days. Go on up, scan on up. Tiles for days. Pointe, hey man, Pointe been doing their thing. Office space, great size. Kind of formal slash informal dining because it's tucked off. You got your own space. My old school people may want to be tempted to close this off, but I think it looks better this way, kind of open, formal slash informal. Got the slider with the huge patio that basically cases the whole back. So tons of entertainment space, indoor and outdoor. Pointe. Pointe. Feels super big in the primary. It's going into the bathroom. Trying to get some of this light out of some of the zebras off, y'all, man. Just so much natural light coming through this thing, it's almost impossible, but we're gonna try to make it work. But oversized shower, multiple vanities, makeup station over here, standalone tub over there, closet that looks like it U-shapes around, extra storage, Harry Potter style under the stair. Vibes. First floor is a vibe for sure. Now don't get caught up in some of the more decorative touches. Look at the space and the overall size. Again, we're in the 60 foot, so these are gonna creep up kind of closer to 700,000, but you're gonna have stuff from low sixes all the way on up to 700,000. So just depending on your budget, how much space you need. Man, uh-oh. Giving Toll Brothers a run for their money over here. Let's do it. So I think I saw what I love so much about Pointe, and it looks like they did in fact do it. In this one, they often have a little secret room, and they told me to take a peek inside, so let's do it. And they got a secret little room in here. This will be a little craft room, a little cloffice, a little study room, whatever you need it for. Peekaboo catwalk, beautiful. Secondary game room. I kind of love how this is set up. Just like another TV room. For the homeschoolers, this would be perfect. And then just more of the vibes. Another expansive hallway leading you to a bathroom. Another large bedroom. Another large bedroom. And another large bedroom. So this is a 5-bed game room, media room, and an office. Extended patio, so you got a lot of spaces, and a peekaboo room. So you have a lot of spaces in this house. This one's definitely gonna creep you into the 7s to get all of these spaces and all of these touches, but this is one of the prettier layouts that I've ever seen here in the Houston Metro from a functionality standpoint and a grandness standpoint. This is one of the best ones that I've personally put eyes on. And then with my experience with Pointe, the build process, I've never had a complaint or an issue with Pointe. They're one of my favorite builders to work with. The communication has always been great. I've had great builder experiences where the project manager that's over the site has always been super great as far as communication, updates and things for my clients and myself to make sure that the project is running as smoothly as possible. There are things that happen in construction that's man-made. There's gonna be issues, and their communication every time that I've had a build with them has been A1. So I would highly recommend them as a builder, and I think you should really give them a shot. Wow, just taking it in one more time before we go on over to Toll Brothers, which I would say from a view standpoint, from an overall watchability standpoint, they are probably the #1 builder on my channel. But let's see if they hold up to the beautiful things that we have seen so far today in Woodson's Reserve. And now we are going to go and make our way to the Toll Brothers collection to go see what they have to offer, to see if they are in fact America's most luxury builder that everybody knows and loves. I know I can tell you from all of my people that come from other places, when they're thinking about a luxury home, one of the first names that they always say here is Toll Brothers. So let's see what they have to offer over here in Woodson's Reserve. And then don't forget, we're gonna keep going, and we're gonna go and check out those big monsters around the corner and see if you love those as much as I do. All right, so this is gorgeous already. Got an office, a little small office. Full suite downstairs. Laundry off the front door. Got a powder bath. And then a gorgeous little kitchen in here, my goodness. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Love this tile. This is what we're probably about to do top of the year in my house as my little project. All right, so you got the informal dining right off of the family room, which does give you the nice tall ceilings that people love here when they're moving to Texas or buying a house in Texas. They love that 2-story family room with the peekaboo. So from a narrow standpoint, this does feel a little bit more narrow, but just the use of space is outstanding in here. And as we creep into the primary bedroom, nice touches on the tray ceiling. Still feeling really elegant and really wide, even though this is a super narrow product. Where you typically will feel that is in their bathrooms and in your closets. And right now, this is still one of the most luxe bathrooms that we've been in so far, even though this is on their narrower product. But that closet is kind of tight. So that's where you will typically see the drawback on the 40 to 45 foot sections here in any builder, is that once you kind of start looking at those pantries, you start looking at the need for an office space, although this one has it, the need for a media space, you typically lose out. Closets, bathrooms are the ones where you really feel it the most. But let's go and check out what the second story has to offer. So far, we got 2 beds down and an office, which is outstanding for a 45-foot product. Massive game room up here. Oh, sheesh. All right, let me go ahead. Told brother said, hey bro, shut up. Shut up and just watch the house, huh? Okay. You shutting me up, I got you. So another bedroom. Pretty nice size. Full bath. Another bedroom. So on this one, in exchange for other spaces, you have a massive upstairs game room, where on the 45-foot section, on most 45-foot sections, this will be a little bit smaller. And you got this peekaboo over here, which is just stunning. 2-foot ceiling or 2-story ceiling details on both sides. But this one does still capture a lot of the spaces that you would want in a much bigger product. You just don't have that extra room for a media space. They did carve out this space down here for an office, which is a bonus, especially for a young growing family with usually there's a parent or somebody that works from home, at least partially still in today's age. So I think it's great. In-law suite down, laundry down. Great use of space. Enough storage in here for me personally and for our family. This would have been tough to beat. The one thing that we have is we have like one more extra space that this place doesn't have. But other than that, I think we would have made it work for how pretty this house is. But let's go step up in price. You're gonna be, again, 45-foot sections, you're gonna be anywhere in that like high 4s to mid to upper 5s with Toll Brothers. With them, you usually pay a little bit more of a premium for the brand of Toll Brothers. They're the luxury builder of the US, right? So you're gonna pay a little bit more. But even still, this is well worth the money, in my opinion. Okay, so smallest home that we have so far for Toll Brothers came with it. We're gonna do a little side saddle step up to see if this Lavaca plan comes up. Now this one, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, I think you could build this in Meridiana on an oversized lot, but if I'm remembering correctly, this is the 50-foot sections model in Sienna, which we've showcased on the channel probably over a year or so ago now. So I probably need to go back to Sienna to do a little update on them. But let's check out and see if this one does it for you. Y'all know I'm a fan of a one story, and this I think is right in line with what I would want to see. But let's go check it out, see if y'all love it. I already know I would have folded in here. I would have folded in here, boy. So primary with an ensuite off the door. It's a little bit wider, so it's easier to get a nice sized office. So that's beautiful detailing up above, just some Toll Brothers stuff. This would have been your garage. Typically a 3-car tandem, but depending on the lot that you pick, you might get a 3-car side by side. Another full bath off to the secondary bedroom. Suites, pretty nice size. Pretty nice size. And in these models, they don't come like this. They leave the doors off just so you can just kind of free flow and tour without having to open and close doors and things of that nature, but you would have doors on yours, so don't be worried. It's not weird like that. And into the kitchen area, decorative hood, upgraded countertops. We got a little peekaboo storage back here. I think we do. Nice. And then you just come into your informal dining area. And again, the 2-story, 2-ish, 1.5-ish story detail. High ceilings on a big 1-story that I love. Fireplace would be an add. But yeah, pretty simple, but it's an effective layout and I love it. They're one of my favorite layouts at this size of a home. 50-foot product, this is one of my favorite layouts. 2-story detail goes all the way on to the outside. So that was 3 bedrooms back there. Yeah, 3 bedrooms back there and an office. We got the primary, which is a nice size. And then this bathroom, they hit you with the spa. So nice size closet back here. And instead of a tub, it looks like they went super shower. And then you have your secondary closet over here. So depending on, what you're willing to spend, you will have bigger products than this on this size footprint. From a standpoint of overall space, the house that we just left, which I believe is a more narrow product, actually has more usable space than this. But this is just showing you kind of what you could get from a 1-story standpoint with them on a 50-foot product. So I like it. There's some nice touches in here, like the cabinetry going around your refrigerator, the framed hood in here, coffered ceilings kind of throughout. There's definitely some touches in here that are the almost 2-story office. There's definitely some touches in here that are just some Toll Brother being Toll Brother, just kind of showing off. But I am huge fan of their final products, even on their inventory, are usually still top notch in my opinion. So super huge fan of them. But what do you think? Between the tri-points that you've seen so far and these 2 Toll Brothers, has Toll Brothers edged them out? You still indifferent? You still waiting on the 60-foot? Let me know what you're doing, but gorgeous so far. I would have folded probably on this one. Even with being 1 space down, I probably would have folded. All right, so now we are rolling up to their hardy plan, which is on their 60-foot sections over here. I believe this base plan starts at like high sixes, like 680-ish, somewhere around there as of the recording of this video. Prices and things like that change all the time, so don't get stuck into that. If you like the area and you like the neighborhood, you come out here with your budget, we'll find what we can get you, the best that we can get you in your budget in this neighborhood. But let's go and check out this gorgeous home and let me know what you think. Coming in with the drama off the door, nice spiral staircase. Similar to the other home so far, we got a guest suite off of the front. This is a full-size bathroom over here. Nice detailing all the way up. Closet tucked off back here. More storage. Nice size office, because again, we're getting wider in the footprint. And then you just got views and details. Toll Brothers out here peacocking, just like, come on bro, I'm Toll Brothers, stop playing with me. I'm Toll Brothers, stop playing with me. Got a half bath over here. Views and vibes. Views and vibes. Basically wall of windows. Ignore some of this decorative stuff. But decorative hood would be add-on. That would be upgraded tiles, upgraded cabinetry, upgraded beams, so on and so forth. Gorgeous. Nice size pantry. Laundry off the front. All right, let's go check out outside. So they had a water feature up front, and this one also has a little pool in the back. And now it's not a super huge pool, but I often get asked like, hey Aaron, if I'm not on an oversized lot, can I still do a pool? And my answer always is yes. It's gonna be one that's stylish and kind of cute. You ain't doing a, you're not doing a summer bash or anything, but if you want to entertain out here, if you want to have a pool, you'll have enough room. This is not an oversized lot. As you can see, this is not an oversized lot. The street is right behind you on this one. And they somehow got an oversized patio, as well as a pool feature, as well as a gazebo with a outdoor kitchen. And so, yes, you can squeeze it in. Yes, you can make it work. It's something that, like I said, I get asked all the time, should I spring the money and pay for an oversized lot to kind of get a pool? And my answer 9 times out of 10 is you don't need to do those things just to get a pool. You can get that with your standard size lot. You're gonna have a building line that you have to stay within, and you get that to any reputable pool company behind you, and they'll design it to make it fit in the space that you got. So you can save some money on that land, unless you just want an oversized yard. But let's go and check out this primary bedroom. And this is beautiful, with the views of the pool, your outdoor entertainment area. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Now let's go check out the bathroom. Again, you're getting that width because we're in the 60 foot, so now everything's just feel a little bit wider, a little bit more luxe. Tile to the ceiling. That's gonna be extra. Makeup desk station over here. Dual vanity, gorgeous finishes. Now, a couple ladies in the comments have said that black tiles are terrible because they always look kind of dirty. These look gorgeous in this little slate gray, but I'll default to y'all. Let me know what you think. Let me know what y'all think. Go back into this closet, really nice size, with some more bonus storage. All right, so that was the first floor of this hardy plan. Let's go upstairs and see what treats they have for us up there in terms of layout and design in the 60-foot Toll Brothers. And again, don't forget, we got a whole other section, 70 and 80 foots that we got to go and check out today. And some of those mansions are, just throw it away. Throw it away. Chef's kiss, that beautiful. Okay? So stick with me. So we got more game room space. This is bigger than the last one. This media room is gigantic compared to the last ones that we've toured. Again, because we have the space, we have the width. So the room would have probably stopped at that door on a 50-foot because we have that extra width. You get that much more depth in your media room. All right, secondary bedrooms. Let's check them out. Kind of catty corner to each other. Nice size closet. Nice size bedroom. Nice size bathroom. Nice size closet. So where's the bathroom on this one? Do they have it? Yes, they have their own bathroom. I was about to say, that's a little weird. All right, guys, so that is probably one of the prettiest 60-foot Toll Brothers that I have seen in person. That they actually, you almost saw me fall on tape. Man, what am I, 85, talking about on tape, Lord. So this is, again, one of the prettiest ones that I've ever seen. Has a pool feature, has all the spaces, has the office, everything that you need. Absolutely stunning. So what do you think? Pointe Toll Brothers. Is Toll Brothers holding it down as the luxury builder up here for the 45, 50, and 60-foot sections. We've already talked about taxes. We've already talked about schools. Now it's time to go and have a little fun and look at some mansions. All right, so that was the 60-foot. Like I said, from a pricing standpoint, you're gonna be anywhere from the 400,000s all the way on up to about 700,000 over here on these sections. If you come to check out Toll Brothers, go and see Jay. She's here the first half of the week, Sundays through Wednesdays, I believe. If you show up any other day, any of the other guys and gals here can take care of you. But Jay was super nice to me today, so check her out. Now let's go and hop in the car and check out the 70 and 80-foot sections around the corner. Let me know what you think. And as we get ready to check out this beautiful Toll Brothers home, this is on their 70-foot. This is one that we haven't seen on this channel yet before. Before we get started with that, I would want to say that you've been watching this video for I don't know how long, and you're probably thinking to yourself that, hey, maybe I don't need a realtor. Maybe I can just go out there, talk to these people, and get the best deal possible for myself. And I will tell you that you are wrong, right? There's always more room on the table, and there's always more opportunity with somebody like myself that brings a high volume of people to most of these communities. There's a little bit more leverage that I have when I am your agent. So I'm gonna say, if you don't call me, you are probably losing money in damn near any community that you've ever seen on my channel. And that's not being braggadocious. That's not trying to be cocky. It is literally facts. And as a matter of fact, I'll put on the screen right now one of the quotes that someone went out to a community and was looking to build in that specific community, and they even went without me. And the quote itself literally says, Aaron Realtor Incentive, where they added an extra $5K on top of what they were already going to give them just for using my name and the relationship that we have in that community. And I've done that in many places. There's so many places where it's not just the price of the home, it's the the delay of paying earnest money. It's the extra money towards design center. It's the extra money towards closing costs. It's the extra time on contingencies. It's the giving some that would typically be non-refundable contingencies, giving you a portion or all of that back as a refundable contingency, right? So there's so many ways that me, someone that is locked in with so many builders and so many sales agents around the Houston metro, you are literally leaving thousands of dollars on the table by not hitting me up. So having said all that, call, text, email, comment section. The best way to get in touch with me and make sure that I'm locked in and I can get you all the attention that you need and get you the best deal is to book a call. That's going to be the first pinned comment on this video. And yeah, I'm just saying, I want to be a resource to you. I want to make sure that you're never overpaying in any community. If you see the community on this channel, I can do better for you, guaranteed, in some way, shape, or form, whether that's extra closing costs, delayed earnest money deposit, money off the house price, money towards the design center. You're just leaving money on the table thinking that you are saving somehow some level of money by not using the agent, and that is just not the case. They're never going to tell you, but they have a realtor fee based in the ecosystem of what that house costs. They have a realtor fee to pay someone to represent you and get you a better deal. Otherwise, it is just a bonus for that company. So you are literally only missing out on getting a lower price, better incentives, and more things for you. But the only way that I can help you is if you hit me up, call, text, email, comment section. I would prefer you book a call, but any of those other ways, hey, hit me up. I'm ready to be there for you. And when the chips are down and when the money's on the line, I want to make sure that you get everything that you are owed in this market. Or if you're like some of my clients as of late, they like to go out there, kind of like I was telling you the other person did, go out there, talk to the sales agent, and when the time comes, be like, oh yeah, by the way, Aaron's my agent. We'll see how those numbers change when I get involved. That's enough of this yapping. It's enough of the bragging, but it's all facts here, no cap. If you really want to see what we can do, hit me up and let's see what we can do for you. But enough of that. Let's get into this gorgeous little mansion by Toll Brothers today. So we're in their 70-foot model. Set up like a little sitting room off the front door, old school. Little wet room in here that would normally likely just be storage. Another massive downstairs media room. I think I prefer personally having my media room downstairs. That way it's never over anybody's head. Full bedroom ensuite down here. Nice size closet with a full bath over here. And then just the details in here. Don't get caught up in the decor, but just some ideas of what you can do in a space like this. And before I take you too far, let me tell you what plan this is. This is the Mangusta plan. Maybe Mangusta. Vibes. Just vibes and windows. So this is on an oversized lot because this is a 70-foot and an 80-foot. A lot of these are going to be more estate size lots. These are just going to be more expansive. You're going to have a lot of side yard and usually a lot of backyard, but even like that with any other place, you'll have an opportunity to get an oversized yard in those sections, and there will be more free lots, well, free-ish lots compared to others in that section. Semi-formal, informal kind of area over here. It's enough to be tucked off. Some of my old heads that follow me will probably maybe want to have this closed off because they just love a formal. Not my style. I think I prefer this, a little bit more open concept. But yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then it's just all this space. Like I said, this is oversized. We'll go check this out. This is just oversized for no reason. Gazebo, you would have a humongous pool over here if you so chose. Oversized patio, basically. Multiple sliders. We got 30-ish plus $1,000 in sliders on this one. All right. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, let's go check out the primary suite. Let me know what y'all think about that. More beautiful decor, per usual. Now, Toll Brothers is going to decor you to pieces now. They kind of hit my design eye probably more than most because it's a little bit more modern. It's very much so like less homey, I would say, in most instances, so it can feel kind of cold, but that's my aesthetic. I love how they use different textures and different colors to give you different, what I call villain aesthetic. Yeah, oversized shower, oversized tub, makeup station. They really want y'all to do some makeup over here for sure. Secondary closet over there. But yeah, that is a gorgeous first story. Let's go and check out the second story and see. Oh no, I missed a little hallway. Let me see here. What did I miss? Oh, more house. We got laundry back here. That would be your garage, most likely, and a little bit more storage. Okay. So we ain't missed too much. Another little desk nook. Oh, that's cool. They did give you an office in here, so you wouldn't technically have to use that, but you would have another little desky kind of nook area. Cool, cool. Let's go check out upstairs and see if y'all are feeling that as well. Gorgeous touches, lovely view. Beautiful game room, per usual. You got a guest bath, so you wouldn't have to have people in the bedrooms. You got people up here that you're entertaining. More storage, and then you got two nice size bedrooms upstairs. So that is 2 bedrooms up, 2 bedrooms down, a sitting room / office, and a media room. Oversized patio, oversized yard. Pretty nice, pretty nice. But over here, you're getting close to $1 million over here. Just again, kind of following that numbering system, 70-foot wide. I would expect most of your houses to be in that high 7s, going closer over into 800ville. When you start doing some of these structural changes, you're definitely creeping more and more towards $1 million in something that is this wide. But if you got it and you're looking at something that is this big, this is hard to beat from a design standpoint, from a layout functionality standpoint. This is going to be hard to beat. But what do you think? We got one more to show you. We have the big 80-foot next door, and I feel like I've only seen pictures of this thing. It's been a unicorn that I have never seen from Toll Brothers here, and now it is finally ready. So let's go check out that model. Now, before I even go in here, I'm already knowing that they're about to be on the BS with this one. I'm already knowing that this is about to be on some BS. I can already tell this door looks like it is 10 feet wide. You got a single double door. I ain't never seen that before. I tell you, I lie. I've seen it before, but not often. Oh my God. So like I said, I've only seen this on pictures. I've never seen this in person. I think this is the Stelvio plan. Yeah, this is the Stelvio plan. Let me gather myself. Okay, let's get into it. So off the front door, grand, nearly 2-story office. Just look how massive this is. Absolutely massive. For those people that want a formal dining, looks like you can eat your heart out over here. You got your formal dining. Absolutely massive. Double staircase. Wet area over here, wine cellar if you will, if that's what you would want to put there. If there's more storage or a bathroom, what is this? Storage. But just how wide this thing is, my goodness. Now for me, this ain't villain enough. This is too warm. I need some blacks throughout there. Some dark greens, some dark blues. I need something that's a little bit more, a little moody. But the overall width and space of this thing is outrageous. This is outrageous how big this thing is. Again, 30,000+ in sliders over here, 100,000+ in pool back there. But again, you can fit it in. This house takes up a lot of space on the first floor, but you can still squeeze it in if you want to squeeze it in. Little laundry area. Secondary bedroom. Bigger than some of the primaries that we've seen today as a secondary bedroom. Just to make sure I ain't missing nothing. Mudroom, so that would probably be your garage normally. All right, let's go. Pan through one more time. Go check out the primary before we go out upstairs. Got the spa bathroom going in here. Nuts, just with the width. This is bigger than my San Antonio apartment when I used to live there. Just this bathroom. And then more Harry Potter storage over there. But yeah, this is the layout in here. Whew. And then just details, and then Toll Brothers again. Peacocking, because they're Toll Brothers. Is out here like I'm just out here doing shit because I'm Toll Brothers. And that's what a lot of this is, but stunning. Stunning, stunning. All right, so that's 2 bedrooms down, humongous office, formal dining, informal dining. Let's go check out the back patio before we head on upstairs and see what that has in store for us today. Gorgeous. I love on Toll Brothers when they hit you with the 2-story balcony. Again, because this house takes up so much space, this isn't a super huge yard, but you can still squeeze a pool in. Entertainment space over here, outdoor kitchen over here, little TV area over there. You still just got tons of space to indoor, outdoor entertain. Nuts. Nuts, nuts, nuts. All right, let's go check out upstairs now and see if upstairs is carrying like the bottom is carrying. Which way am I gonna go? Which way? Which way? Which way? I'm gonna go to the right. Crazy. Peekaboo both sides. Humongous media room. This layout is crazy. Like I said, this is my first time ever seeing this. I've always seen the pictures of it, but never in person, and this is... I can't wait to have one of y'all build this. Can't wait. Views and vibes. Again, another massive bedroom. Bigger than some of the primaries that we've seen. Again, another absolutely massive bedroom with a full bath and a secondary entertainment space that's kind of encased. Texas game room, if you have it. Followed by another massive bedroom. So we got 5 bedrooms, Texas game room, office, formal dining, all the spaces that you need, indoor, outdoor living. Everybody's got their own bathrooms. Everybody has nice sized closets. A view like this is hard to pass up. But again, when you have 2 of the most well-known luxury builders in all of Houston putting out gorgeous products like this, all at an affordable price relative to where you're coming from. If you're in Texas, then you've seen values and prices kind of explode. But if you're from somewhere else, this is definitely going to be some of the most affordable mansions that you can get. You can get something that is this size and be around $1 million. That's hard to put into perspective in one of the prettiest city suburbs in this part of the world, surrounded in the trees, tax rates that are creeping down into nearly the 2%. It's really hard to beat, but is it enough for you to call Woodson's Reserve in Spring, Texas home?